Hi guys, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be reacting to the Euphoria special part 1, which is, I know it's the Rue part, and the title of this is Trouble Don't Last Away. Now, thanks to TikTok, I was able to find a way to watch this Euphoria special. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that this person posts all the season 2 episodes that come out, or I could find another way to get the episodes so I could react to them as they come out weekly, because I love Euphoria. I definitely want to react to them, or react to it while it's coming out weekly, because listen, I can't go on TikTok otherwise. So I am currently pre-filming this. I think what I'm going to do is, during my hiatus, I think I'm just going to pre-film things that come out on season premiere days, and then just like either edit them and upload them on private, and then just wait to post them whenever I finish everything, or we'll see. But I do want to get like a ton of videos pre-filmed. So I was going to wait until my hiatus was over before I watched this episode, but a couple reasons why I am watching it. One, I literally cannot go on TikTok without something coming up like, I'm so mad at the Euphoria special. I'm like, whatever. Somebody was just like, spoiler alert, next. Like, I'm literally saving all the TikToks so after I finish the episode I can go back and watch them. And two, I don't want like this to get taken down, because I think this is the full episode. So I want to get this recorded before this gets taken down. So I am so excited. I've heard so many good things about this. If I'm not mistaken, this is a Christmas special. And I don't know how many parts they're gonna do. But I'm friggin' excited, and I hope I'll be able to react to season 2 weekly. Normally, before I start a new show, I like give some background on how I feel about these characters. So I guess I'll do that like really quickly. Normally I do like a whole separate video because it takes me so freaking long. But I'm gonna pull up the cast list and then do a quick rundown. Alrighty, I'm up on IMDb. I'm just gonna go down the list. I'm going to let it be known now, every single female from the female cast I absolutely love. Absolutely love. I do think I did a Euphoria video before on this channel. It's a really old video, and I think I was doing my makeup. I might have privated it, but oh, okay. So, like I was saying, I love all the girls on the cast. Like, yeah, they all have their flaws, but I do not, like, hate not one of them. So, Rue, my literal child, I will protect her with my entire being. I love her, and I just want to hold her. Jules, I love Jules also. Am I mad at her right now? Very much so. Do I understand kind of why she did the things that she did? Yes, I do. Because we have to take into consideration, it's a lot. Like, Rue is substituting drugs. Like, Rue was using Jules as her substitution for drugs, and that's a lot of pressure to put on one person. So for people to get mad at Jules for like doing some of the things that she did is messed up, but I also see like some of the things that Jules was doing was terrible. Like, she knows that Rue likes her, and like when they had that whole conversation before they were going to run away, when Rue had asked her, like, does she love this other girl, which the other girl that we saw, if you guys watch Trinkets, she plays Tabitha on Trinkets. But best believe when I saw her, I was flipping out in my room. Anyways, but that's besides the point. Jules was like, yeah, she loves both Rue and this other girl. And I feel like she's tiptoeing around the fact that she doesn't want to be in a relationship with Rue right now, or that she can't be in a relationship with Rue until she gets herself stable. And she's not just coming out and saying it. I need her to come out and say it, because Rue is not good when it comes to like signal things. She doesn't catch them. And I need her to, you have to just be upfront with her. It's going to hurt her feelings. There's a possibility that she could relapse if you tell her and it hurts her feelings, but you can't hold all that pressure in on yourself. Like, you have to say something. Lexi, my literal baby. If anybody hurts Lexi, we're fighting. She needs more screen time in season 2. I expect, okay, First of all, season 2, people that need to get their own episodes right out the back: Lexi, Gia, Fez, Ashtray. Fez and Ashtray need to get 2 different episodes because they're 2 different people. Just like I need Lexi to get her own episode and Gia to get her own episode. Oh, and then like I need a Fezco episode. I think, was there a Fezco episode in season 1? I do not remember. I don't think so. I need him to get an episode. And I need to see like a baby Fezco and Ashtray. I need to see like their whole backstory up until now. Because obviously Fez is like a sweetheart, and he does what he does because he needs to make money. And I can't hate that. But he's such a sweetheart, and I feel like he can't do anything wrong, okay? Oh, Fez was the next person on the list. Love him. Kyle Jacobs, a messed up father. Should not have children. His wife and... Okay, actually going back, can we just talk about how in season 1 there was that huge family photo? If I could find it, maybe I'll put it up somewhere. But we only ended up seeing Nate and one of the brothers. There was a third kid. Never had we talked about this third kid. So either that's a plot hole, or there's gonna be something going on there. He's a terrible father. I think he's a terrible father and a terrible husband, because as much as I do not care for his wife, or like, not that I don't care for her because I don't know anything about her, she was just kind of annoying, not gonna lie, in like the 2 seconds that we saw her. It's still messed up, and you should tell her. You like, do her the decency of telling her at least. But I will say, when him and Jules had that conversation, I thought it was going to go very, very wrong, but it actually was not too bad. Next person is Maddie. Abso-freaking-lutely love Maddie, but there's a but, because I feel like we glorify Maddie so much that whenever somebody calls her out on her flaws, people are like, no, she has no flaws, she's perfect. That is absolutely wrong. Okay, the fight when Cassie was gonna tell them that she was pregnant, the fight that she had between her and Kat, almost called Kat by the actress's name. That argument, I saw both sides. I do not think Kat should have got up and walked away. I think Kat should have kept arguing and made her point very clear, because what Kat said was very, very true. And what Maddie said was very true. It was shitty of Kat to not be there for her when she needed her. But Kat was also very much right when she said, you know, you're constantly going through this cycle of breaking up with him, getting back together with him, breaking up, getting back together with him. Like, it needs to stop. Like, when is it going to stop? Because it's getting tiring as her friend to have to constantly, you know, help her out, and then she's just going to turn around and do everything that she said she wasn't going to do. As their friend, yeah, they should be there for you all the time to help you out. But after a while, it gets really tiring, especially when it's always revolved around you. I love how in season 1, Kat was coming into her own person, and she's like, I need to start putting myself first and stop letting other people push me to the side. And yeah, she was going wrong about it. She was going about it the wrong way by pushing Maddie away a little. But by not supporting Maddie. But Kat did what she needed to do, and that's on period. Nate Jacobs, hate him. Kat, love her. Good plus size representation, okay? Good plus size representation, period. And I hope they don't ever try to make her like lose weight to fit like whatever, because Barbie is a legend. Love her. Leslie, yes, I love her. That's Rue's mom. Gia, love Gia. McKay, I liked McKay. And then I was watching other people's videos, and I was like, wow, y'all actually make a pretty good point. He is toxic. He's not as bad as Jacob. He's not as bad as Nate, but he is pretty bad. I do think we need to, I've been talking for 12 minutes and haven't even started the episode. I'm going to try to speed up. I do think we need to explore, if he's if he's the friend that goes off to college and they only bring him in every once in a while, but he's gonna be off at college while everybody's in high school, maybe they should wait until the kids graduate and are going to college to maybe try to integrate him into the main cast. But I feel like he shouldn't be, like, he shouldn't really have gotten, I mean, he should have gotten an episode, maybe like a side episode, or like he should have been like a part of somebody's episode. But to dedicate a whole episode to him where he's in college and he's not even really like around the main group, it's going to be hard to kind of be like, we got to focus on this, but we also have to focus on this person that's all the way over here. We definitely need to get that situation resolved that happened when Cassie was spending the night and those people broke into his room. We definitely need to get that resolved. We definitely need to talk about his father and the toxic black masculinity that's going on over there. And, yeah. Oh, and one thing this show needs to do, my one critique of this show, we need more black people. We need more dark-skinned black people. Period. I forgot how you say his name. Him, Zendaya, Chris. The only black people. And the twins. The only black people. We need more black people. Oh, I would love to see Zendaya have like her main, like the group now, the girl group now, but then also have like a group of friends, like a group of black friends on the side that doesn't really have anything to do with this group of friends, so that she can go like, you know, just kind of like have two different friend groups and then maybe like come together. Oh, that would be so bad. Okay, BB. I like BB. I like BB. She did not get any airtime season 1. I think honestly, I say we explore her background story because it's always the comedic relief that is going through the most amount of trauma. Not like the most amount of trauma, but it's always like the comedic relief of the show that's always going through something really, really big in her life and we never get to see it. So I think we should explore BB's character. I think that would be very interesting. See why she is the way that she is. That's pretty much the main cast. Alrighty, I'm going to shut up now and let's get into it.
Wait, don't kiss me. I just woke up. No, it doesn't matter.
They're so lucky to be kissing each other.
Wait, what time is it? You're good. You're good. Okay.
Okay, I don't know what's happening, but I'm just gonna love it. I'm just gonna live in it right now. She's so happy. But I need her to be happy, like, with, like, you know, I need her to be independent for a little bit and make herself happy before she gets into a relationship and puts all her happiness onto someone else. But besides that, I love Zendaya and Hunter's friendship. God, I love the transition.
You know, I'm not saying you're a paragon of mental health. You've got your issues, and you're going to be struggling with those issues for the rest of your life. That's a fact. The problem is that you look at sobriety as a weakness in the face of those issues. And what I'm saying is, sobriety is your greatest weapon.
Wow, that took me a second. Yes.
Ollie, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Like, for if I say some dark shit, you're not gonna report me to the state or something?
Rue, I'm not a guidance counselor. I'm just a
right?
crackhead who's trying to do a little good on this earth before I die.
Okay, I saw this tweet and it had me cracking up. I don't know if I'll be able to find it again, but it was something like, guidance counselors be talking about, it's okay, it'll stay between us, but they want to go call the cops. I was dying.
You can say that sobriety is my greatest weapon, but to tell you the truth, drugs are probably the only reason I ever killed myself.
You're 17. You don't know shit. You think you're hard? Heck, I'm harder. You think you're tough? I'm tougher. You got clean and went to kill yourself? Same motherfucking story here. You want to know why? You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because you don't know how to live.
That sounds a lot like, oh my god, from Matilda. That sounded a lot like this scene from Matilda. Ready?
Listen, you little wiseacre. I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong. And there's nothing you can do about it.
That's what it sounds like.
Guess what? New rule. No more wasting my motherfucking time. You want to use, but the least you can do is be honest. Own that shit.
Period.
Hardest part of having the disease of addiction, aside from having the disease,
We're getting the
is
help.
that no one in the world sees it as a disease. They see you as selfish. They see you as weak. They see you as cruel. They see you as different places celebrating with their families.
You see him often?
I've never declined an invitation.
Ms. Martin?
Well, it used to be.
What?
Before I converted.
To what?
To Islam.
Ali, I'm super fucking confused right now.
What am I, your first black friend? What you think? I was actually from the Middle East. I'm from South Philly.
Am I your first black friend? Didn't I just have this conversation at the beginning?
Of course it means something. If God didn't believe in you, you would still be breathing.
So you're saying the reason my dad died is because God didn't believe in him?
That's not what I was.
Every time someone survives like mass shooting or some terrible fucking earthquake, they always say, you know, I survived for a reason. What you're saying is that your life is more important than that 6-year-old who died that day, or the newborn who died that day, or anybody fucking else who died that day. Your life has a purpose, right? Well, why does your life have a purpose and my dad's doesn't?
Damn.
Because
Next thing you know, Civil Rights Act. The first legislative steps granting you and I the right to sit in this motherfucking diner to have a conversation about whether or not you want to stay clean from drugs. Drugs that were given to your ancestors to keep them inebriated, inoculated, enslaved. Drugs that stripped them of their ability to not just be free, but to imagine a world in which they were
the
free.
freaking writers.
So why is one person's purpose? But it is imperative that you believe in something greater than yourself. All right? And it can't be the ocean or your favorite song, and it can't be the movement or the people or the words. You've got to believe in the poetry.
Oh my god, wait, why does it look like the hotels that Nate is always at? I miss you. What is it? It's a song.
I'm still here, fingers outstretched, with your imprint in my bed.
Euphoria has such a good way of using like music to sometimes say things that can't, like, you don't know how to express. Like this song right here, how it's like Jules just texted her, I missed you, and then this song, like if you listen to the lyrics, it's like, wow, I'm sure this is everything that she would have wanted to say, you know? I love the way that they use that, because I feel like sometimes that's how I think about music a lot in my life. Like I'm music obsessed, and a lot of times it's because music has a way of just saying things that I don't know how to put into words. I feel like something's gonna happen.
Tell her Merry Christmas for me. And tell her I love her. And I miss her very much.
That makes me sad because it makes me sad because like we see now like how good they're doing, and how like from our point of view, because we only know them, we're like, or so I can't lie, sometimes I'm like, they're so mean, like why won't their family just give them another chance? But when you give somebody so many chances and every single time they let you down or they do good for a good amount of time and then they just go right back to where it was, it gets really hard to keep trusting them. So I understand why they distance themselves. But I think it's also because I have a really sweet spot for Coleman, because I watched him on Fear the Walking Dead. That's when I first met him. So when I saw him in here, and I loved him. I love Strand on Fear the Walking Dead, period. And then when I saw him on here, I was like, oh my god, I love him. And then I love him even more on here, even though I did stop watching Fear the Walking Dead. I just have a soft spot for him.
Who's this? It's Papo. Papo Ali. Wait, say it again. Oh,
That makes me so
Merry Christmas,
sad.
Imani.
You want to know if I was interested in dating or if I was interested in getting clean? Because the answer is yes to both of those questions. But
Getting clean is priority.
I had to not be in a relationship so that I could focus on my sobriety. Growing up, my grandma used to always have this saying, and I never understood what it meant
Until now?
until I was ready to get clean. And her words were, baby, trouble don't last always.
That's the...
And it doesn't. If you want to make a change.
We need to paint everything she just said on a billboard and carry it around for Rue all season 2. All season 2. As much as I love rules, no relationships until we can get ourselves and our sobriety in check. Give it like 2-3 years. Maybe even that's pushing it. Then maybe consider a relationship. There's nothing wrong with being single. Single life is a good life, period. Hi guys, it's Desiree. So as you can tell, I'm biting the bullet and I am uploading this video. I'm gonna upload the first part right now. I don't know when the second part's gonna come up because I have to re-edit all of that, but I want to at least get this part up to you now. Yeah, I just decided to bite the bullet and re-edit this because I'm gonna be working on the Jewel special, and I feel really bad not trying my hardest to get this video up to you guys. Like, it's just honestly me being lazy, not wanting to have to sit here for hours on end and re-edit everything. But I have my new computer and my old computer up here, and I'm literally just gonna go section by section and re-edit everything. So I wanted to get this part up to you now, and then I do not know when the second part will be up, but hopefully soon.